Hey there guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of RobaFett, and as you all know, I am a smaller YouTuber, and I kind of wanted to stay away from the whole big debacle that happened with YouTube, with all the new monetization policies that YouTube had, and the advertiser-friendly stuff. I was trying to stay away from it. You know, I didn't want to get wrapped up in it because, you know, when you're first trying to start out, it's kind of like, should I touch that stuff? I don't know. But they did something recently that just it's got me going, man, and I don't know what the freak they're doing. I mean, I feel like a lot of companies are just doing this lately. Like with Sony. Sony did so good with you know being able to share Sony stuff, talk about Sony, whatever. They didn't care. But then when people released that PS4 Slim Hamburglar thing, the whole Hamburglar debacle, they copyright striked all those videos. I was like, whoa. And ever since then, Sony's been doing some stuff that's just been like that. And I'm like, wow. You know, I felt like maybe Nintendo was the only one that was kind of stingy with their stuff. You know, and freaking Konami. You can't freaking put a Konami game up without them copyright striking your video. You know, and certain other game companies. But the point is, I felt like YouTube had its big problems, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like, oh wow, you know, I can kind of compare YouTube to Konami now. But it's almost, they're doing things that I'm like, what are you doing, guys? And I'll tell you why they're doing it. It's just greed. It's just such a simple answer, I know, but they're just getting greedy, man. That's all it is. They want the big advertisers. They're not happy with what they got right now. They're not happy with all the millions of views they get, and that they're beating out people that Facebook that are just trying to compete with them. And honestly, I think they're giving websites like Facebook ammunition. I think they're giving reasons for people to leave YouTube and go over to other video sharing platforms. And it's just ridiculous. Now, what am I talking about? Well, recently, YouTube decided to do something called YouTube Heroes. Be a YouTube hero today. Oh boy. And you know what? I was a little confused at first. I was like, YouTube Heroes, where have I heard that? Isn't that like those Minecraft, Roblox toys that you see at like Target and Walmart and whatnot? And I'm like, I don't know if that's what those were called or not, but I was just like, isn't that what that is? Or it's like a little like YouTube cartoon show, or I don't know. But so you go and you click on the video, and basically here is my first impression. Okay, they had a whole bunch of bots going out and saying what videos could be monetized and what couldn't, and they were basically like, you know, the good thing about this is you can dispute it, you know, without, you know, being like, oh, you disputed your video? Your channel has a strike. Okay, so now we're moving into a point, oh, don't worry, you can dispute it. But, like, the bots were just going crazy, and, you know, I could go through all the rules, but I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of videos where people covered those very, you know, they're basically very broad rules, very open to interpretation for a lot of them, especially with the cussing one. Like, you know, I personally don't really cuss on my channel. I try to keep my channel as clean as possible, being a Christian and all. But, you know, there's a lot of channels out there that's what they do, and that's a part of their channel. And I honestly don't feel like that's been enforced very much. And I don't really want it to be enforced because I think that YouTube should be a place where you can express yourself. However, you know, if they're going to do something, do it across the board or don't do it at all. And that doesn't seem to be what's happening here. It's very inconsistent, and they're relying on these bots to just go around and do it all. And it's just creating a very inconsistent thing. So what was their answer? How can we fix this? I know, we can just have people do it. And yeah, that's a good idea, right? Pay some people to go, wait a second. They're not being paid. Wait, what? Yeah, that's right. They expect normal people, or not normal people, just whoever, to go become a YouTube hero and pretty much go and police and monitor videos and report videos and block videos and take videos down. That's what they're doing. And at first, you know, you might be thinking, well, I mean, if you haven't seen the video, you're like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, what if just a crazy person? Well, they have a screening process, you know, because those are always so great. I mean, honestly, guys, it reminds me a lot of, you know, becoming a police officer. You know, a lot of police officers go through a psych test, and they pass it. And then they do something crazy after they got the job. And a lot of people know, even if they're crazy or they're just trolls, they know how to act like a good person to get you to trust them, to get you, I think you got to get to like level 3 to trust them to get to level 3, and then they start the shenanigans. Then they're just like, all right, you know, and it could just be anything. It could just be, oh man, this person made a Star Wars video. I hate Star Wars. Blam, 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 blam. Block, 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 you know, and it could just, you know, even if they got taken off, it doesn't matter. The person has a chance to hurt somebody from making money on a video that they might not justifiably have a reason to do. And even if it's not taken down permanently, how much money did they lose because YouTube is giving these people this power? And it's not just that. It's not just, oh, well, they're doing this. It's that they're not paying them. They're expecting people to go and do this without being paid, and the only kind of people I could see doing this are people that are going to get some satisfaction out of it. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to take time out of my day to go be like, I feel like I need to go and block some videos because, you know, YouTube's just not a safe place anymore, and I'm just gonna, like, that's not what I'm gonna do. You want to pay me to do that, to, you know, monitor videos, that's one thing, you know, and you know, if it could be a lucrative career, it would be kind of like being a police officer, and plus, when people have that incentive, when people have money, they're a little bit more afraid to do stuff. It's just like with YouTube. You know, yeah, you can make a video about whatever you want, but there's only certain things that you can monetize. If I decide to put a Def Leppard song in one of my videos, it's getting taken down. So, you know, when I have my channel monetized, when I'm making money off of it, I'm like, maybe I don't want to put that song in the video because I don't want my video to be taken down. In this same token, maybe I don't want to be a troll while I'm doing this because I don't want to lose this job. This is a pretty good job. And think about how much harder it would be to become a hero if they would just pay people, and they wouldn't even have to have as many people do it. And if you go and you look at the video, the initial video of YouTube, from YouTube, doing this, it's got so many dislikes it's not even funny. Like, it's just bad. It's just really bad. And you know what it is? They're not communicating. They're not coming out beforehand and being like, hey guys, and they're not discussing either. Like, YouTube's a community, I thought, right? Supposedly. So we're supposed to come out and be like, guys, you know, there's some problems here on YouTube. We're just trying to figure out how to fix things and how to maybe get some even bigger companies over here, you know, to monetize certain stuff. So we were just, you know, spitballing here and just figuring out what, you know, what are some systems we could put in place, or even if they don't leave it open to interpretation, just be like, come out, you know, boldly, not just like, oh, we're just going to put this in and kind of put it in an obscure email that you may or may not have seen. Just come out publicly and say, look, we've got some policy changes coming. We'd like to hear some feedback on it. But basically, this is what's going to be happening. This is when it's going to be happening. So just be ready for that. Instead of just, blam, just put this video up. Hey, become a YouTube hero. No, this is ridiculous. And like I said, the people that are going to become YouTube heroes, they're not heroes. And just the name. Just the name. You're a YouTube hero. Good job, buddy. Yeah, for being bent over and wasting your time? YouTube doesn't want to pay people. Like I said, they're greedy and they're being lazy about this. They're like, yeah, you know, we're just going to go ahead and not pay you, and you can just do this for us, and that would be... They remind me of the freaking boss from Office Space, except for they were getting paid. Except for he would pay you because he would be your boss. But they're like, yeah, if you could just monitor videos for us and just make sure there's none of that cussing or anything of those bad things on YouTube, that would be great. Thanks. It's not the worst idea in the world to have people monitor videos. They're just not going about it the right way. They're not paying the people. They're trying to just, you know, skate by on this, and we're all just calling them out on it. And yes, I don't care if this video gets flagged or whatever. I'm calling you out on it, YouTube. This is ridiculous. And I want to hear if you guys think this is ridiculous down in the comment box below. What do you guys think of this? Do you think this is a travesty? Do you think this could be a good idea? I love every different kind of opinion, so let me know down in the comment box below. And if you liked the video today, don't forget to hit that like button, because that's the only thing you can do when you like a video. And blast that subscribe button if you're new here. And as always, guys, stay awesome, stay beautiful, keep those Punisher hats on, and I'll see you later.